The Nets taking on the 76ers. For the Nets, they started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Sixers, Nets, the NBA on 2K Sports.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process." And the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league. Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. Once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Hill's out there with Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Pass to Embiid. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. He's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Mills passes to Curry. Over in the corner, Brown. Drives to the hoop. Here's Claxton. Brown trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Claxton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. 8 points his last outing. Here's Embiid. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Curry, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. KD against Harris. Claxton the pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Harris. That one a little long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
That's good from Harris.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Now here's Curry. The pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The fadeaway. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Now Brown, after the missed three from Joel Embiid. Brown the pass to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Free throw drops for Harden.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now here's Durant. Last time out he had 44 points. Curry against Green. Curry looking around. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And then Durant with the dunk.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The 76ers leading by 4. Passes it to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Going inside. Crafty move. And Durant sends it back. Outside Curry. Pass to Claxton. And here's Mills. Here's Claxton. Mills with it. No points in the game yet for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Embiid the screen. Driving in. Durant with the steal. Pass to Mills. It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The pass to Harden. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Clock at 6, and the wide-open shot from Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Looking now at the numbers for Curry. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now here's Curry, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Durant kicks to Curry. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Harden outside. From outside the arc. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Curry. Over Green. Passes it to KD. Over Harris. Durant, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Embiid with a screen on Brown. Let's go. And he recovers it. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got his second best.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And he knocks down the first one.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Dragic in for Patty Mills. Now here's Milton. Over Drummond. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. Dragic the pass to Harris. Now here's Drummond. Curry outside. Tries again. Nifty move. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Now here's Milton. Over Drummond. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Curry. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Bodyguards checked in for Seth Curry.
Number 0.
Now Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the dish to Drummond. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now, here's Thibault. Right side, Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault, the pass to Milton. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Harris finds Dragic. Back to Harris. A 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
And here is Milton for 3. Millsap. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Harris outside. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Dragic. To the right side. Here's Drummond.
He's smart on the defensive end now. Millsap, very impressive. That IQ he has on defense. Recognizes the move and then closes the airspace.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Dragic. He is still scoreless so far in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Harris passes to the bodyguard. Takes it inside. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
On the wing, Milton. Millsap a screen. The shot's good for Milton. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Dragic. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Korkmaz. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 4. Outside Dragic. Over Millsap. With the second effort, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Pass to Korkmaz. Millsap left side. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded by Dragic. Milton with it. Millsap a screen on Dragic. Here's Milton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Oh, the slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the frame and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And our saying is good to great. Sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant, Mills out there with Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Outside Curry. The pass to Durant. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. KD's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid with the screen on KD. That one good for 2. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
KD passes to Mills. Back to KD. Over Harris. KD can't get it to go.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Now here's Embiid. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Trains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Embiid dishes to Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 8 points.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. It's no problem for him.
Now here's Mills. And he makes that one. Mills has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Nets.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. The three-pointer no good. Harden against Brown. Fires the three. And James Harden good for 3. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
You got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The 76ers in second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
KD with it. Now defended by Embiid. Back to Mills. Outside Durant. Shoots over Embiid, and that one's good. Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Embiid, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Mills. He has 6. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Harris trying to get free. Harden, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Mills. He had 15 points last outing. KD can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Harris kicks to Harden. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Curry. Now Mills. Over Maxey. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Here's Maxey. It's good. This game is all even. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Durant. The bodyguard comes in for Bruce Brown. Joe Harris is checked in for Curry, and it's Dragic in for Patty Mills. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Dragic against Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. And Thybulle sends it back. Kicks to Griffin. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Dragic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Over in the corner, Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Dragic dishes to Harris. Pass to Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Drummond's got 10 points.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And the pass to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Dragic. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dragic the pass to Harris. Dragic a screen on Harden. Harris kicks to Dragic. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Over Harris. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Green dishes to Embiid. Harden left side. Passes to Harris. Drummond working against Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Good on the triple. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Now here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here is Harden. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now Dragic following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
First in steals, second in blocks, and they were third in our league in terms of fast break points. This is a team that plays one speed, and that's full speed.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now, here's Thybulle. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Harris from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dragic the pass to Harris. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Millsap a screen. Milton kicks to Millsap. Drills it from outside.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Dragic the pass to Harris. He takes it in. Feeds to Drummond. Millsap with the steal. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Milton finds Thibault. Millsaps against Drummond. It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lets it fly. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers lead. Here's Korkmaz, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Dragic. Milton in the corner. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Drummond. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Yes, that goes in. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
And here is Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Offline with his 3. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half. And this matchup has been every bit as good as advertised. Just take it from Shaq. I mean, he's the king of advertisements.
Stay tuned, folks. Don't change that dial.
But what about during the commercials?
Definitely not.
And switching back now to halftime of the Philadelphia 76ers game, they're in a tug-of-war right now.
I'd like to see them get to the line more, but to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Axie out there with Harden, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Claxton, 5 points in the game. Mills can't hit.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Here's Mills after the Sixers pick up 2. Left side, Durant. Over Harris. Durant, no good. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Harris dishes to Harden. Back to Harris, stolen by Durant. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Maxey.
Straight, pure energy every night. That's what Mills is able to give you, and as a result, converting on the break, he plays at such a fast pace.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here is Harden. He's got 16. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Back to Embiid. He dishes it to Harden. And at last, they get one to fall. Harden's got 18 points in the game. Harris against KD. Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 11 points in the game.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Harden way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Mills. Lets it go from deep. No good from Durant.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Mills with it. Now defended by Embiid.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now the pass to Maxey. Embiid the screen. The 11-footer. Maxey no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Mills. Good D by Embiid.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's Green missing. The Nets with the lead. Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Over Maxey. Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what Seth Curry is out here to do. Able to score in a lot of different ways.
Passes it to Maxey. Inside, kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Curry kicks to Mills. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 3 from Mills. A shot off that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Green, the pass to Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Right wing. Embiid kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 6. KD on the wing. Here's Claxton, guarded by Harris. Rejected by Harris, and he recovers it. Here is Harden. 18 points for him. Embiid. That's tipped. KD against Harden. And that one, good. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Harris, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Durant against Harris. They set the pick. Over Maxey. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Fans, right now, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Who's going to be the loudest section?
And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Korkmaz in for James Harden. And then for Brooklyn, Drummond comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Embiid. 12 points for him. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Got a hand on it. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Harris dishes to Mills. And he converts the layup. Mills has got 14 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. With the drive. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Mills has got the ball. Harris misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 12. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. Here's Milton, driving the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Ring shot on the way. Harris, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Shot on the wing. Korkmaz, no good. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 10.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now here's Milton. After the miss from Andre Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. The bodyguard comes in for Curry. Nets leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Harris. To the paint, Drummond. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
The 76ers with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole. Because he is just not there offensively.
Harris finds Mills over Milton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Mills has got 18 points in the game. Here's Milton. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Korkmaz, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Mills. Picked by Griffin. Mills passes to Griffin. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Niang, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Harris outside. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Philadelphia, Shake Milton. One shot.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mills passes to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Harris, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here's Durant following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Brown against Harden. They kick it out to Green. And there's the pass to Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Niang passes to Green. Off target with his 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
It's Durant on the wing. Shoots the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Down low. Harden against Brown. On the wing, Harden. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. Back to Harris. Puts up a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Lobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Harris. Into the lane. Here's Griffin. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Mills passes to KD. Over Harris. And the shot is long. Philadelphia has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
The second half has it gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Seth Curry comes in for Harris. Now here's Durant. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the inside, the kick out to Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Offensive rebound. Another miss by Philadelphia. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Mills passes to Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Jordan, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Millsap comes in for Tobias Harris. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Nets. Snatched up. Here's Maxey. He's off on that one. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside, KD. Over Millsap. Again, the Nets for 2.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Harden. From deep. The offensive rebound. Millsap dishes to Jordan. Harden outside. Here he goes. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. They need this one. Here's Jordan. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Durant. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Millsap against Durant. Fades away. The rebound by Harden.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Millsap sets the pick for Harden. Passes to Maxey. He kicks it to Green. Jordan with the screen on Brown. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Green. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The baseline J. No good from Dragic. The 76ers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Dragic the pass to Claxton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
The 76ers shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Green finds Harden. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. KD passes to Brown. Can't get it to fall. Harden against Curry. Harden with it. Pass to Maxey. Jordan with the screen on Dragic. Maxey passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, +1.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris has checked in for Millsap, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Danny Green.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Here's Durant. There's the drive.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Philadelphia has possession. Harden outside. With the floater. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Mills. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Harden's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now Durant. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Six on the shot clock. Aldridge a screen. Thomas dishes to Aldridge. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And here is Thomas. James Harden getting it to go from deep. A pass to the bodyguard. Kicks it to Thomas. Knocks it loose to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The 76ers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Takes a three. A rebound by the Nets. And here's Dragic. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now here's Dragic. The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by Thibault. On the wing, Milton. And he drives in. Count that bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Dragic looking it over. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Aldridge. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kevin Durant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, here's Thibault. Harris kicks to Thibault. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Passes it to Thomas. Outside Dragic. The feed to Aldridge. It's stolen by Milton. Down low. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Outside Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Nets, Cameron Thomas. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Thomas. And Philadelphia has possession. Milton the pass to Harris. Outside Millsap. Driving inside. Misses from short range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.